less confidence than ever before in the traditional educational methods in the US. The face of homeschooling is changing. A demographically wide variety of people are starting to homeschool. They include atheists, Christians, Mormons, Muslims, conservatives, libertarians, liberals, low, middle, high income families. We even have Black, Hispanic, white. We've got parents with PhDs, GEDs, and no high school diplomas. One study shows that 41% of students are Black, Asian, Hispanic, and other. And this comes from the U.S. Department of Education in 2019. In the U.S., we are progressing past the old, outdated stereotype of who homeschoolers are. Hello, super mamas and super papas. Today, we are going to explore the top reasons why families like yours are choosing this path. Listen, my children have never been to school. I can't believe it, but I have been homeschooling for 8 years now. We began when my oldest was 3, and it started as an experimental preschool journey and has now become our chosen path. I don't think homeschooling is for everyone, and I don't feel everyone should. Homeschooling requires mental fortitude, extreme dedication, patience, and persistence. It will either make you or break you, and it requires commitment and sacrifice. When you choose to homeschool, rather than seeing it as an obligation or sacrifice, you have to stay committed to seeing its benefits to your kids and your family. In my eyes, the rewards most certainly outweigh the challenges. Don't listen to those non-homeschoolers. You don't need to be a certified teacher. Your child will continue to socialize, which feel free to look at one of my videos that I made about socialization in homeschool. You don't need anything special. You just need to love your child and be dedicated to the journey of learning and accepting who they are as individuals and learning who you are and adapting accordingly when needed. Relish in the beautiful moments, which there will be plenty of, and be open, flexible, and push through those rough times, which there's going to be plenty of those too. Let's chat about the compelling reasons why homeschooling is gaining popularity among parents just like you. These are in no particular order. Number one on our list is customized education. Picture this, your child gets to learn at their own pace, dive deeper into subjects they love, and explore their own interests. No more one-size-fits-all approach. It's like tailor-made education, and your child is the VIP customer. I remember when my son first started reading, he wanted nothing to do with those typical children readers. So what did I do? I went to the library, I grabbed every single book possible about airplanes because that's what he loved. That boy now is reading like a champion. Reason number two is the flexibility of homeschooling. Say goodbye to those rigid schedules. With homeschooling, you have the freedom to create a schedule that works for your family. Want to take a spontaneous field trip to the zoo on a Tuesday? Go for it. Flexibility is the name of the game. In our house, we have enjoyed this privilege. I have 2 children involved in travel sports. My son has practices and games that sometimes we don't get home till 10:30 at night. And with homeschooling, it allows them to sleep in and get the proper recovery that they need to focus on their studies. Let's talk about individualized attention. In a traditional classroom, it's easy for kids to get lost in the crowd, but with homeschooling, your child becomes the star of their own show. They receive one-on-one attention, immediate feedback, and a tailor-made approach that ensures they reach their full potential. Here, you have the room to progress as quickly or as slowly as necessary, allowing your child to truly master and not just memorize concepts. Reason number 4 may be significant to many of you: safety and bullying concerns. We all want our kids to feel safe and secure, don't we? Homeschooling provides just that. No more worrying about bullying or negative peer pressure. There's a growing increase of physical violence, drugs, alcohol, psychological abuse, racism, and improper or inappropriately timed exposure to sexual topics. associated with traditional schools. Now, this is not to say that they cannot be exposed to that outside of the school setting, but with homeschooling, your child's learning environment becomes a safe haven where they can truly thrive and allows more guided social interaction with peers and adults. I have a question for you. What influenced you to homeschool? Please feel free to drop me a comment below. Let's dive into something close to many families' hearts, religious or philosophic beliefs. Homeschooling allows you to integrate your values, morals, and beliefs seamlessly into your child's education. It's like nurturing their minds and soul all at once. Reason number 6, special needs and learning differences. Every child is unique and homeschooling recognizes that. If your child has special needs or learning differences, homeschooling can be a game changer. It provides the flexibility and individualized approach necessary to help them succeed. Ready for number 7? Let's talk about those brilliant little minds. If your child is gifted, advanced in certain subjects, or has a burning passion for something specific, homeschooling gives you the freedom to tailor their education accordingly. It's like creating a personalized learning experience that nurtures their exceptional abilities. For example, my son this year, we are super excited. He is going to take 2 days out of the week to just work in a maker studio. He is so passionate about mechanical engineering and building that we have the opportunity to do this, and he can now explore it at a higher level that he would never experience in a traditional school setting. We come to reason number 8, dissatisfied with traditional education. Maybe you've noticed the overcrowded classrooms, limited resources, or a focus on standardized testing rather than critical thinking and creativity. Well, homeschooling provides the perfect antidote to those concerns. It gives you the power to take charge of your child's education and create an enriching and dynamic learning environment that aligns with your values and priorities. Choosing homeschooling is no small decision. It takes dedication, commitment, and a whole lot of love. You're not alone on this journey. There's a vibrant community of homeschooling families out there ready to support and inspire you along the way. Be proud of the choice you've made. Embrace the freedom, the flexibility, and the joy of watching your child thrive in a personalized educational experience. Let's celebrate the magnificent possibilities and adventures that await you and your child. Remember, you are doing great, and the commitment you're making is truly remarkable.